Oh, and so the 1961 Oyster Cracker Man that did bad for Blue Boy boxes, he basically admitted his experiments too with the temperature or whatnot. So it kind of alludes that that group of older men did do it. But Joe Zillig, let's see, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Lita Quinlan, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, Robo Rapist Night, and Ellery's, and so on and so forth. Red Randy, so forth, so forth. Like I said, they gave you guys the $19 trillion debt for Carney, Country, and Western doing whatever you guys want. LGBT. Bernard's little setup with his experiments there with the other, their game. Let's see, all the damage that you guys did with bringing the circus across there, Bernard. The egotist Joe. $19 trillion for your show, Bernard, Harry, and Joe, and you guys' showboating, and your cover-up. Okay? Even though you guys say it's not there. But you did, Joe. You're a massive rapist abuser. Probably $19 trillion for Fairmount Cemetery, whispering faggot to Fairmount. And you guys' game and your lies. It also, like I said, means it never belonged to you, whispering faggot to Fairmount and Joe and Robo Rapist Knight and, let's see, 61 Amphibious Baseman, Ellery's, Perlita, and yet they let you guys still do your thing, and it's a piece of trash. So you have $19 trillion of your crybabying 3 times in a row, Joe, and your team, and your lies and your dismantlement of stuff that was never yours. So they let you Robo Knight and look like the hero and all this stuff with Bernard and your Eden, Zion, and Atlantis story, but you're full of shit, Dave. Piece of shit. So they gave you guys a $19 trillion load. And like I said, Bernard and Joe and Harry, Bernard, are you sure it's not your own ringmaster slamming you down for what you've done? So, Robo Rapist Knight, for your 3rd attempt and your constant repeat out here and pulling stuff out and doing whatever, it means you're a lying, scamming thief. And you abuse Brian Miller and me, and you guys make up stories. And then, Bernard brings his circus across so he can have his duplicate for his, nasty faggot life after they stole the stuff anyway because of you guys' racist tendencies. So they let the group of you have it for your experimentation, $19 trillion on the children and stuff that you guys are not supposed to touch. $19 trillion for screwing up the Schwartz's stuff. $19 trillion for screwing up the McBride stuff. $19 trillion for screwing up Peaches' stuff, Bridges Joe. $19 trillion for screwing up the Turquoise, Country, and Western Karen. $19 trillion for screwing up the Blue. $19 trillion for you guys' selfish Carniac, Perlita and Dave, the Ghetto Life. $19 trillion. And so, yes, the military and the police and the firefighters, FBI and CIA, who know a little bit more, who team up together, like I said, they get the best Christmas gift of all. They get to reveal who Team Dumbass is and who are the ones they tortured, Joe, Harry, Bernard, and your craziness. And they then don't have to be responsible for the $19 trillion creation of problems that Bernard de la Carney, the spoiled boy, and his ego created. Okay, Bernard de la Carney, the thief. Because some of those fathers had stuff set in for protections and stuff like that because they wanted something good to happen. So, Joe Zillig, you're a massive faggot lie because you're a rapist. $19 trillion for your barnyard rape shit. And bidding everything out. Repeatedly for your lies. For Country and Western, $19 trillion for your forced piece of shit. And the Carney mode that nobody wanted. When I told you guys, Harry, none of the kids, most of us didn't want your red bit down Fairmount faggot shit. $19 trillion for football and baseball, Harry. $19 trillion for your set-in of fake messiahs, which will be Dave, Perlita, John. And that's why you guys are all screwed up, because your superiority, Joe. Because you, Joe, took stuff from people that didn't belong to you. And then you set it into those who is not supposed to go to because it serves your need, because it serves your con and scam and your grift. $19 trillion for your mess, for screwing up this city, Joe, and the Magic Kingdom for Bernard de la Fag, the La Jealous Man, and him running back and forth with his, crappy drama story with Karen and, whoever he decides to use. So $19 trillion for the murders you created for your carny circus, Bernard, and your pathetic takeover of cities and pulling all that stuff out. So, you know why Brian Miller and his family are good? Caramel popcorn, for one. And two, you guys may think your lies about him and me, Joe, and Robo Knight, because you want to be supermassive fags, that maybe, like I said, it's maybe Ron Miller sending you a message, Joe and Harry, that you keep screwing with the wrong kids because it was never yours to begin with. Understand? Because they were getting worried in Colorado too, and they were starting to figure out that, Bernard the Lafag of his shit rape tank of his carny circus keeps circling around. So now the world will be prepared for your stupidity, Bernard, of the claim of being the Zion Master or the Eden Master or, the Atlantis Master with Joe and the rapist Robo Knight. But rapist Robo Knight, what it ultimately proves is that you raped, mutilated, stole, experimented on people's children that didn't belong to you. You guys pulled the shit out here and made up a story so you can get laid. So $19 trillion for the passage of your guys' virus and disease.